Friday, a little past 1:15, I believe. So Friday afternoon. And according to the title that I'm required to put in, we're going to talk about breathwork, which is always a favorite thing for me to talk about. I don't know of any quicker and easier way to change your mood, your energy system, to go from the fight or flight sympathetic nervous state to rest and digest, the parasympathetic nervous state, to reach a deep level of calm, to even create a meditative effect on the system, then using the breath to take you there. And the wonderful thing is that it is there immediately. You don't have to do anything. You don't need a special place. You have everything you need to change your state of mind, to change your state of energy in an instant. Now, of course, not everything can be done like when you're driving. Simple things can, though. The yogic breath, which is just breathing from the diaphragm, filling up the lower belly, breathing through the nose, exhaling through the diaphragm, lower belly. So the belly's rising, belly's falling. The best way to practice that doesn't have to be how you practice this all the time, but to get the hang of it is laying on your back with your one hand on the belly, one hand down beside you, or one hand on the belly, left on the belly, right hand on the chest, and feel the lower belly fill with air, and feel it go back down. At the same time, you don't want your chest to move. You're breathing entirely from the diaphragm. You can do that again, laying on your back, just to get the feel of it as well. You can do it if you having trouble sleeping. Lay on your back. You can either bring your feet up and your knees up, and one hand on the belly, one hand on the chest, or one hand on the side if you think you have it, and use a count of 5. 5 is the magic number, the magic count for what many consider to be the perfect breath. Inhaling through the nose, count of 5. Remember, it's a count of 5, not 5 seconds, so it goes by your count. Exhaling for the count of 5. The reason why this is considered across circles to be the perfect breath, the magic breath, it is the length of time it takes to say the rosary. Each link, each bead, or let's look this up here real quick. Some say 5.5, some say 6. We're fine doing 4. When I did my teaching cert, we used a 4 count because there's a silent beat, silent pause between each, which basically gives you the count of 5. Now, if you really, 2 things that you can do to affect a greater relaxation response is to add in a longer period of time on the exhale. Normally you work with a 1-2 ratio. So if you breathe in for count of 4, exhale for count of 8. And again, you can do that. You can do both these breaths if you're driving, if need be. Now, obviously, if you're driving, you're in a traffic jam, whatever, don't want to get too relaxed. You just want to back off on that tension just a bit. So I think the 4-4 or the 5-5 would be best in order. You can add Ujjayi breathing, which is that ocean sounding breath, where you're making that ha as you breathe in and the ha as you breathe out. Making the ha almost like a soft growl, like you're fogging up a bathroom mirror. Is easy on the exhale, a little bit harder on the inhale. You can get there with practice though. So you're breathing in, I don't know if you can hear that. So you would use it for the count of 4. All from the belly. Now the yoga, that's the easy breath. The full yoga breath is you're breathing 3 parts. Filling the belly, filling the chest, filling the throat, emptying the belly, emptying the chest, emptying the throat. Very deep breath. You are expanding the belly, the rib cage, and you are filling the throat with air, and then you're reversing the order. And again, you can do that with a 4 count, you can do it with a 4 and the 8 count, or whatever count works best for you to start with. Try to do it in that, to start out with, the 1-1 ratio. So 4, 4, or 5, 5. Sorry, I was looking at something online there. So 2 basic breaths with the addition of Ujjayi breathing, which again is that ocean sounding breath that you can use on any breathing technique. The Ujjayi breathing brings a very deep sense of calm. So if you have a hard time sleeping, even just taking 10 Ujjayi breaths, making that ha sound as you inhale and as you exhale, always breathing through the nose, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. And again, it brings a deep, deep calm. And again, that you can do when you're driving for whatever breath count, or even ignoring a breath count and just breathing in with a ha sound, breathing out with that ha. See how it works for you. One of my favorite breaths is, and I believe this is the breath we'll spend the most time with here, and then what we'll do is call it a day. I'm trying to keep things short and concise so that it'll have a little bit more impact with people instead of me rambling on, which is what I'm doing right now. Alternate nostril breathing, Adlam Vilam is the Sanskrit term, and it is done exactly how it sounds. You're alternating the nostrils through which you're breathing. Always start with the left, then you exhale with the right. Then you inhale, no retention on the exhale, then you inhale on the right, and you exhale on the left. What I love about this breath is that you can add it on to do, you can add things on to do things, to take it on a deeper, deeper level. And this becomes a meditation completely on its own, with almost all of the benefits and the impact that you would get from meditation. So if you have 5 or 10 minutes on your lunch break, or if you're, work for a place that offers you a coffee break and you need it, you're actually better served to do 5 or 10 minutes of this style of breathing. Hillary Clinton, not on everyone's favorite person list. Full disclosure, I voted for Hillary. I like Hillary. She was asked, when she was grilled by Congress for 11 hours straight, very few breaks, she stayed completely composed. Like her or hate her, I actually don't care how you think about it one way or the other. But like her or hate her, even her enemies applauded the fact that she was forthright with information, and she remained unflustered, even keeled, very calm. And when reporters asked, how did you accomplish that? 11 hours in a very stressful situation, she said, when we took breaks, I practiced my yoga, pranayama, the alternate nostril breathing. I'm not sure the exact method that she used, more than likely just the breathing in and breathing out. But again, what I like about this is the depth in which you can take it. So you have your hand in a Vishnu mudra. These fingers, if you can manage it, can go all the way up. Mine, as you can see, doesn't stay there. Doesn't matter. They don't need to. This is for ease. And a mudra is a powerful symbol that you're sending to your psyche, that this is a special time. This is a holy time, that we are focusing on the breath. And the breath, prana, energy, is what connects us to life, is what keeps us alive. So the Vishnu mudra, we're sending that powerful symbol. And again, you start with the left. You just close off the right side, and you breathe in for count of 4. We're going to work to begin with a 1-2 ratio. Begin with a 1-1. So you breathe in, close off, breathe out. Breathe in, count of 4. Breathe out for count of 4. Best place to start. You can do that for rounds. Breathing in for 1, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. That's 1 round. So left, right, left, 1 round. 10 rounds. Call it a day. Or you can do it for time. 5-10 minutes. And again, it becomes a very profound meditation. And you will be calm, focused. You've done a wonderful treatment for your physiological state, as well as your emotional state, as well as being able to retain more information, focus better, improving your immune system, all with 10 rounds of a specific pranayama breathing style. Hard to ask for more than that, actually. And 10 minutes of doing that, really, I believe, is the equivalent of a deep, deep meditation, especially because, again, you're using that Vishnu mudra, sending that symbol to yourself. You can close your eyes, you can relax. Just sit in a chair, straight back, relaxed. Other hand either on your lap, or you can do it in a meditation mudra. Or just fingers lightly touching. And you breathe in. If you want, you could add in the retention and do the 1-2 ratio. So you breathe in, count of 4, and you retain the breath for count of 4. Then you breathe out for count of 4. Eventually you take it to 1, retain for 8, breathe out for 8. Breathe in for 4, retain for 8, breathe out for 8. That really deepens it. The one step farther, and you'd have to work up for this, take your time, no hurry, because even with just 4 and 4, it has that profound effect, where you would do the 1-4 ratio. So breathing in for count of 4, retain, it would be the 1-4-1 ratio. So you breathe in for count of 4, you retain for the count of 16, and you breathe out for the count of 8. I think I messed up my ratio, but you get the point. You breathe in for 4, retain for 16, exhale for 8. So it would be 1-4-2 ratio. You always, if this is 4, this would be 8, then this would be 16. Or I'm sorry, this would be 16, this would be 8. Sorry for the confusion. It's a powerful, powerful breath. It is the essence, in my opinion, the essence of yoga, because you're bringing your focus on, again, the mudra, the breathing, tip of the nose, calming effect of the breath. It's great to do, if you're going to do a sitting meditation, it's great to do a few rounds before you meditate. If this is all you have time for, just do that. It's great to do before yoga. It's a wonderful pranayama for before bed, especially if you're doing the 1, 16, 8, or even just the 1, 4, 8, because you're lengthening the exhale. Lengthening the exhale really puts you deeply into the parasympathetic nervous state, which is what's going to put you in that rest and relax, rest and digest, which will help get you to go to sleep. So three breaths with an add-on. The 3 breaths, the easy breath, the full yogic breath, and then the alternate nostril breathing. The add-on is the ujjayi breathing, that ha ocean sound. All things worth trying. I have videos up on how to do it more in depth, and there's better videos than what I put out. As you hear me stumbling over words, I'm not the best presentator, nor am I trying to be. I'm just pointing you in the right direction. That's sort of what I feel my job, my role is just to point people in that direction, and then you can take it and run with it, which I hope you do. Because if you're in a stressful job, or you have a stressful home life, or whatever is the stressors in your life, most specifically, that alternate nostril breathing will have a deep, deep effect on your life, and will help bring a sense of calm. It will lower your blood pressure. It will increase your immune system. It will actually give you more energy, and you can take it in the direction that you want. Doing just a simple 4 in, 4 out, 4 in, 4 out is how I was taught to be a coach. He likens it to a water breathing technique, which means it's neutral. Doesn't bring you too far down, doesn't bring you too far up. Almost like making you even keeled. So if you find that your stress isn't skyrocketing, but it's starting to rise, good way to do it. Or if you feel you need a little bit of a pick-me-up, not too much though, just a little bit. Again, that 4-4 is perfect. Even adding in the 4 breath retention, really good. But then if you really need to take it to that super calm ninja zen level, then you would do either the 4-8-8 or the 4-16-8, and that really, really takes you deep. Give it a try. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to answer them. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Have a good weekend too. Take care, guys.